there, Misfits. We're here at Gen Con. We just checked out this cool-looking game, Thunder Rolls, and we've got somebody here to tell us all about it.
Hey there, my name is William Wallace. I'm working for Mr. B Games, and here's the elevator pitch on Thunder Rolls. So, you start the game with 8 dice. These are purple. I don't have a purple card out, so we'll just pretend these are red. So what you do, everybody rolls their dice at the same time. You group them up by number. So I got 2 4s and a 3. Then I decide which one of these I want to use. For sake of argument, let's say it's a 1 and these are 6s. Okay, so the 1 is a pit stop and the 6 is a move 2. If I'm rolling the race and I don't have any damage on my car, I don't want to do the 1. So I'd do the 6s, I'd move them here to the groove, and then that allows me to move 2. So if I was a red car, I could go 1, and now I could either go 2 and slide over here, or I could say, hey, Mr. Orange Car, I'm going to push you forward 1, but now you owe me. So later on in the game, you pay me back. Now he can totally do that, or he can totally screw me over. That's part of the game.
That's part of racing, right?
Part of racing, that's right. So, but now that I put those 2 6s there, they are now locked up. I have 2 less dice to roll. So you keep going until everybody's placed all their dice, and nobody can roll anymore. And then you get to the thunder part, where basically you look at the number of dice here. So if I have the most dice, I would be in first. If somebody else has 3 6s here, I would move to second, they would move to first. And if somebody has even more than that, I would move down to third, and then I could even get bumped off down to here. Now that's important because during the thunder part, that determines how many cards you get. There are thunder cards on each of these locations, 3 thunder cards per location. And depending on the icons, it depends on how they're set up. So if you look back down here, this one on the 5, it's 1 face up, 2 face down. Here it's all 3 are face up. If I were here on the 5 and I'm in first place, I get a choice of either the 2 face down or the 1 face up. I take the card I want, and now second place has the choice of the 2 remaining ones. First place gets whatever's left, and if you're pushed off, you don't get anything. After you collect all your cards, then you basically play from your hand, play those thunder cards from your hand. The thunder cards generally tend to be better, so they might have like a move 6 or move 7, whereas the dice you can only move 1 or 2 is the best you can do. But there's a price. You move really fast, but you may have to draw a hazard card, which means, it could be like tire damage, and if I take tire damage, that affects how far I can move on my turn. So then I would probably want to do a pit stop on the next one to get rid of that damage, things like that. The Thunder and the Rolls is a complete stage. There's 20 different tracks in the game. You buy it here at the show. We give you the 21st track, which of course is the Indianapolis 500. Each track has their own personality. Indianapolis 500 has tight turns, so if you move into the tight turn, it stops your movement. You can't, if you have 2 movement, but you move onto the tight turn, you can only move that. You stop your movement at 1.
So this is a great game for people who love racing, who love board games. If anybody wants to find out more about this, where do they go?
Come to booth 2236.
And if they're at home?
Mr. B Games.
Awesome. Thank you very much.